Hello, everybody. Welcome to Full Body Power Vinyasa Yoga with Michael Dynie and Sofia Vyhovska. We'll start sitting. Connect in with your breath. I invite you to close your eyes. Let your exhale get longer. From depth in the exhale, the inhale will naturally become deeper, more connected to the diaphragm, yet maintain its roots in the pelvic floor, that source of stability. So round your back on your next exhale, look to your navel, lift the pubic bone, and then start to breathe in from that position. Gradually rolling up through the vertebra. You can press your hands into your lap, lifting the heart, and then the chin. And repeat. Exhale, rounding the back, tailbone scoops under, shoulders forward, look to your navel. And inhale, slowly roll up, lifting the heart away from the pelvis. Stretch the throat. And continue at your own pace. A few more. And see if you can feel the breath moving through your lower back. Last one. So on your next inhale, lift the head to a neutral position. Then you have really good sitting stance. Slight tuck of the chin. Exhale. And then we'll do a round of Kapalbhati. So a little breath in. And then active exhale from the core, focusing the energy around the low belly, navel region. Active exhale, passive inhale. And then exhale, fully empty. Hold the breath, lock the throat. If you have really good bandha, you can do Uddiyana Kriya, the vacuum. Let go of the vacuum, engage your core. Slow breath in, hold the breath, lift the ribs, lift the heart. Broad across the chest, and then we can actually engage the pecs to further lift the rib cage. That's one of the great secrets of using the bandhas, opening your chest and doing a lot of movements properly. But it does take time to cultivate. Exhale, let go. Then start to make some big circles, leaning over one knee and then the other. Stretching into the sides of the spine and the hips, feel it out. Cultivating this slow Ujjayi breath now. Ujjayi meaning extended breath of victory. And then change directions. Good. And then back to center. Take your hands forward. We'll move into table position. From table, bring your knees a little further back behind the pelvis. And then as you exhale, round the back, look to your navel. Sit towards your heels. breathing into your low back, come forwards, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lift the chin, bend the elbows. Modified chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, sitting back.
So far, this is exactly the class I taught last night.
Sophia taught the same class last night. Imagine that. Could it be that we've devised a similar method from doing yoga together every day for like years?
No way.
No way, no chance. So keep on going. And the main principle here is that we're figuring out how to modify chaturanga in a way that honors what's going on with the head and shoulder in the most final form of it. So the final form, the chin is up and the shoulders are almost as high as the elbows. There's a bit of variation in some transitions that involve handstand. People will tend to have their shoulders dip a little bit lower, and that could be okay for those people because they're super strong. But if you have any shoulder trouble, focus on lowering the knees and hips, keeping the shoulders as high as the elbows or even higher, doing more of a cobra form. Beautiful. Last one. And then we'll meet laying on the belly in Sphinx pose. So take the elbows forward and breathe. Deep into the diaphragm. Notice the belly expanding against the floor. And so the floor is playing the role that's usually reserved for the actual abdominals. Attempting to expand against some resistance, some wall, which then draws the expansion of the prana more up into the rib cage and the chest. Next, exhale, come down. And then bring your hands back near the elbows, elbows out. Inhale, pull the cobra, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, moving from the core, and breathe. Feel free to move the hips side to side for this first one, pedal the legs out. All the while, push out through the heels of the palms to connect to the prana pattern, the pattern of broadening across the collarbones, rolling them back. It does help to bend both knees to connect with that, taking any tightness in the hamstrings out of the pose so that you can find a neutral spine or even a little bit of a back bend in your spine. Actively draw the inner thighs back, tension the quadriceps, toes and fingers spread. Now on your next exhale, bend the knees, look thumbs. Step or hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift the arms, coming all the way up. Exhale, samastitihi, arms at sides. Inhale, lift the arms, gazing up at your thumbs. Exhale, follow your nose into a fold, contracting quadriceps. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, step back and hold the first plank. So round your back on the in-breath, spread the shoulder blades. Exhale, retract the scapula a little. And repeat, inhale, round back. Option 2, retract and bend the elbows, coming forward slightly. Inhale, protract, round up. Exhale, little bit of retraction, bending. 2 more to go. So for the last one, we'll come all the way down. Feel free to lower your knees and hips again. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. And breathe, connecting in with the prana pattern, broad collarbones. As you really connect with that, all of your fingers can come off of the floor. You don't even need them. Just spread them wide, lift them off the floor, push out through the heel of the palm. That's also the primary action of handstand. Now let's work with the secondary action. Root down through the upper palm, grip with all the fingertips, and start to curl in with the core using your exhale. So now we're blending in the Apana energy, the energy of curling, gripping, exhaling, rounding the low back. One more breath. Exhale to bend the knees. Jump or step forward. Half lift, inhale. Low belly sucks in. Fold forward, exhale. Six pack contracting. Inhale, come all the way up. Lift arms. Exhale, arms at sides. Round 3. Inhale, lift the arms, look thumbs. Spreading the toes out, fold on the exhale. Quadriceps stays strong. Inhale, look up. Exhale directly to Chaturanga. Pull through up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, and breathe. Slow your breath down. And so as we blend the prana and the apana together, this can create a sense of softening in the lower back in downward dog and an ability to breathe up the spine, drawing the inhale from the low back up to the heart, blending prana and apana. Next, exhale, bend your knees, look thumbs. Jumper step, inhale. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift the arms, coming all the way up. Exhale, mountain, last one. Again, inhale, lift the arms. Fold forward, exhale. Slow inhale, lift the chin, and then push into your hands. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. And down dog, exhale, breathing. Next exhale, bend your knees. Jumper step, half lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, arms at sides. Surya Namaskara B, bend your knees. On your next inhalation, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold, look navel. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot forward, look at your navel. Inhale to come up, roll through the spine. Exhale back to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, left foot forward. Rolling up, inhale. Look to thumbs. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Dropping into the breath. Blending the prana and the apana. As part of the prana pattern, keep your quadriceps contracted. Draw the inner thighs back. And then as you draw the inner thighs back, try engaging the glutes without squeezing them together. Notice the tail get heavier. Maybe the hip flexors relax a little bit. Maybe the lower back softens. End of exhale, look thumbs. Jumper step forward. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale to chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. And again, bend. Inhale, lift the arms, look thumbs. Exhale, fold, hands down. Lifting the head. Inhale, push through your hands. Chaturanga, exhale. Nice, Soph. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot warrior. That was real nice. Inhale, lift the arms. Warrior one, gaze thumbs. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one, look thumbs. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing, and breathe. Let the focus go inwards by directing the eyes to one point, gazing down your nose. Ujjayi breathing with a little tuck of the chin is going to help you create a softer version of the throat lock, Jalandhara Bandha, slowing the breath and keeping the pressure out of the head. So one more breath. Long exhale, bending knees, jumper step, half lift, inhale, fold, exhale, bending the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastitihi. Bend the knees again. Inhale, lift the arms. Chin behind arms. Exhale, diving forward, look navel. Inhale, look up, push down. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot warrior. Inhale, lift the arms, gaze to thumbs. Exhale, chaturanga, look nose. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, left foot forward. Tucking the chin, inhale, warrior one, and then look to thumbs. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog, and breathe. It's our last one. So strongly draw the core in, front ribs in. Different ways to do that. The spine could go into full flexion, or you could keep it more neutral. It's good to try both ways. And then exhale, bend the knees, jumper step.
Loaded knees.
Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Samastitihi, exhale. Take an extra breath in, feet hip width. Draw the inner thighs back into the prana pattern. Lift your chin. Exhale, reach for your big toes, peace fingers and thumbs. Inhale, roll up, holding the toes, lift the chin. And exhale, folding in to Padangusthasana, hands to big toe pose. Enjoy. Use the slight tuck of the chin again to help regulate the pressure. Deepen the breath. Next inhalation, lift the head halfway. Keep hold of the toes. Then on your exhale, step on the palms of the hands for Padahastasana. Look to your navel. Again, inhale, roll up halfway. Chin is the last thing to come up. And then exhale, fold in, pausing in a sweet spot. And breathe. And so this is the Ashtanga standing series, but teaching it more Richard Freeman style, which involves spinal waves, discussion of the Prana and the Apana, whereas the traditional series can be a little bit more chopped. It involves more counting the breath. You're invited to find your own rhythm. Feel the breath. Next inhalation, roll up halfway like a wave. Exhale, hold the waist. With a heavy tail, roll up through the in-breath. Exhale, samastitihi, and take a breath there to feel the residue. Then triangle trikonasana, taking the feet 3 feet apart. Inhale to spread the arms. Right foot turns out, spreading toes. Exhale, reach for the right big toe, scooping the right sitting bone under. And then gaze at the top thumb. Breathe deep. Cultivate stillness. Cultivate commitment to the full depth of the exhale. On the inhale, come up, parallel feet. Left foot out, right heel back a little. Exhale, spread left toes and reach for it. Gaze at the top hand. Legs are active and strong, supporting the upper body. Gaze steadily at the top thumb. It's actually quite nice to stretch the right side body here. And then engaging sides of core, inhale to come up. B variation, right foot out, left foot steps in a little. Twist through the exhale, left hand crosses the midline, drawing the front ribs in, gaze to the top hand. And then we try to create space through the right side of the torso by drawing the heel back to draw the hip back. So squeeze the right foot towards the back of the mat, or towards the other foot. You can also think of this as a Mrichiyasana C preparation, stretching around the bottom shoulder blade. Exhale to look down. Inhale, come up and turn, left foot out, right heel drops back. Exhale, twisting with core awareness, right hand comes down, spreading the right shoulder blade, left arm up. And breathe. Drawing back through the left hip joint, you can squeeze the heels towards each other. Next exhale, look down. Inhale, come up, turn to the side. Samastitihi, exhale. Extended side angle. So inhale, longer stance. Pause with the feet parallel, arms spread. Exhale, right foot out, bend the knee, and then take the hand just outside of the foot, reaching long through the left arm. So we broaden the collarbones with the external rotation pattern of the shoulder, and then lift the shoulder as high as you can. This can help to soften and relieve the lower back and invite more of a stretch through the left side of the torso. All the while the back leg is strong and straight. A few more breaths. On the inhale, come up, parallel. Exhale, left foot out, bend the knee. Right heel can drop back a little, gazing at that right thumb. Reach long, gaze steadily. And then inhale, coming up. Good. Turn to the other side for the twist. Exhale, left arm outside the leg. Reversed side angle, or Parivrita Parsva Konasan. Oh yeah, revolved, sorry. It's not reversed. There's nothing reversed about this. Yeah, thanks, Sophia. Thanks for speaking up. It was kind of hard to hear you from underneath that massive plant. Next, exhale, look down, and then inhale, come up and turn. Other side, revolved side angle. Exhale, twist, right elbow outside of the knee. Prayer or touchdown. You know, it's always a little safer to just say everything in Sanskrit, because you can say the wrong thing in Sanskrit or make something up and people generally won't notice. Parivrita Parspokonasana. And then exhale to look down. On the inhale, come up, turning to the side. Samastitihi, exhale. Good. And then inhale, longer stance, wide-legged fold. So holding on to the waist, we'll take an extra breath here. Get grounded in the feet as you exhale. Extra inhale to lift the heart. Take the head back as far as you want to go. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, roll up halfway, lift the chin. Exhale, fold, bend the arms, and breathe. Eyes steady at one point. Inhaling, walk the hands forward, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale fully. C variation. Inhale, spread arms. Exhale, interlace. Squeezing shoulder blades. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, fold through and breathe. With an exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale fully. Got a froggy in my throat. Inhale, catch the waist, lift the heart. Exhale, catch the big toes.
Okay, Leonard Cohen.
Again, inhale, lift your heart. Hallelujah. Exhale, fold. I remember I was staying in a Zen Buddhist monastery. Practicing Prasarita Padaptanasana D on the stones in the morning. We actually named our pug after Leonard Cohen, as well as Leo season. Believe it or not. Next, inhale, look up. Exhale, catch the waist. Inhale all the way up. And mountain pose, exhale. And then inhale, open to the right, feet 3 feet apart. Hands to prayer behind the back on the exhale. So turn your shoulders in, spread the shoulder blades initially. Once your hands are in position, loop the shoulders up and back. Turning the right foot out, inhale to a back bend. Exhale, fold over your right leg. And that's a good example of Richard Freemanism as opposed to traditional Ashtanga. We take these extra breath, we add in back bends, spinal waves. Basically just try to make everything feel better. And if we had more time for class, we would be holding poses for much longer than 5 breaths. Sometimes 10 or 20. On the next inhale, come up. Exhale, turn, ground your back heel. Extra inhale, lifting the heart to a back bend. Lift the chin, leading with the chin. Exhale over your leg, gazing down the nose, and breathe. And think of drawing back through the left hip and aiming your right ribs to your left knee. So it's a mini twist within this posture. Lifting the left shoulder away from the leg. On the next inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, step to the front. Grab the big toe, Uttita Hasta. Lift your right leg on an inhale. So you can modify holding the knee, otherwise grab the big toe, try to straighten the leg. Exhale, 5 breath. If you're folding, think of that little bit of twist again. So left ribs towards right knee. And breathe. Really active in the right leg. Psoas is working, the hip extensors are working, everything is working hard. Strong prana, strong apana. Inhale to lift your heart up. Open to the right on the exhale, gazing over the left shoulder. And then inhaling, come back to center. Exhale, optional bow again. Lifting the heart, inhale, low belly firm. Exhale, catch the waist, 5 breath, keeping the leg up. Exhale, lower the leg. And then switching sides. Left side up, inhale. Exhale, optional bow. And breathe. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, open to the left. Gaze right shoulder. Or beyond the shoulder. Try to keep the left sitting bone heavy even as the leg goes up, so the glutes are still involved, attempting to externally rotate. And then back to center, working from the inner thigh. Inhale. Exhale, optional bow. Again, lifting the heart. Inhale, tall through the crown. Catching the waist. Exhale. You having a wobbly time there today, Soph? Okay. Exhale down. Beautiful. Right foot up for half lotus bind, or modify in one-legged pigeon with the right ankle over the left knee, in which case you could fold forward, taking the hands down, bending the standing leg. If you're in the lotus form, you might straighten the standing leg. Next inhale, lift the heart halfway. Pause there. Try to straighten your left leg if you're in lotus. On your next inhale, come up. Exhale, release, samastitihi. Left foot up to pigeon or lotus. Inhale. Exhale, folding, stretching into the left hip. Deep breath. And try to tuck the chin, bowing in. Engage your core. Inhale to come up halfway. Pause on the exhale. Try to straighten the right leg if you're in lotus. Inhale, rise up.
You know, that's not the way
Exhale.
does it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if you can straighten the leg, then you'll train straight leg hip stability, getting the hip extensors and smaller glutes on. So it's easier to do it with your knee bent, but it bypasses that kind of essential strengthening. Inhale, lift the arms. If the leg is straight, it's also better for your hip joint. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog. Exhale, bend your knees, look thumbs. Loaded beast. Inhale, spring to plank. Exhale, back to this frog position. Option 2, jump. Yeah, and then jump back. And the idea is that you're jumping into the frog as well. So it's kind of like a handstand. Jumping forward, jumping back. I like to pulse once and then jump, using a little bit of momentum. Gives us a little bit more efficiency in the effort. All right, then we'll meet in a squatting position. Pause for a moment. Crow pose, Bakasana. Hands down, lift your hips, lift your heels, 5 breath. And I'll count it out. 1. You can modify in plank. 2. Rounding the back, bend the arms. 3. 4. 5. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, come through sitting. Bring your legs out in front. Dandasana, staff pose. 5 breath. Hands by the hips, tall spine. Lift the heart towards your chin and lower your chin down. Gazing down the nose. Think of drawing the thigh bones back, connecting with the prana pattern. And on the next inhalation, reach for the big toes, lift the ribs and look up. Exhale, fold over your legs into Paschimottanasana and breathe. Inhaling, roll up through your spine. Exhale, reach for the sides of the feet or bind around them. Relift the heart on the inhale. It's like a spinal wave. Fold on the exhale. And breathe. Next inhalation, roll up through your spine. Exhale, cross your legs, vinyasa. Inhale, lift or step back. And exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. High plank, inhale. Side plank, exhale, right arm up. And breathe, gazing to the top thumb. Inhale to plank. Other side, exhale, left arm up. Gazing to top thumb again. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come through a seated position on the inhale. Purvottanasana. Exhale, hands back half a foot. Inhale, root the heels and rise up. Lift the hips and breathe. Strong between shoulder blades. Exhale to come down, cross your legs. Inhale, vinyasa, lift or step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, Janu Shirshasana. Inhale through sitting. With the left leg straight, right leg folds in about 90 degrees. Exhale, catch your left foot. Inhale to relift the heart. And exhale, folding over the leg and breathe. You can round your back, you can bow the head down. If you can bind, try to squeeze your right wrist, pulling on that wrist to help stretch under the armpit, all the while curling the tail under, rounding the back. Inhale to come up. Exhale, right hand behind you. Inhale, lift the hips, lengthening side body, and then try moving into a back bend like Sophia is showing, retracting the right scapula. This is a preparation for Wild Thing. Backs of the legs are strong, hamstrings and glutes, extending the hips. Long exhale to sit back, cross your legs. Inhale, vinyasa, lift up or step. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. That was so nice. Exhale, down dog. Wow. Inhale, come through. Right leg straight, left leg folds in. Exhale, catch the right foot. Inhale, roll like a wave, lift your chin. Exhale, fold, following your nose. Drishti down the nose. Maybe you're squeezing on that left wrist as well. Really squeezing on it though. This is like medicine for the wrist after all the weight bearing. Sophia, you've scored 2 Owen Wilson wows today. Wow. I think these more patient poses are such a key part of progressing in arm balances. We need to recalibrate and regain our energy between poses. So next, inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, take the left hand back. Inhale, lift the hips, strong hip extensors, open up, and then gradually start to retract the left scapula more as the heart continues opening up towards the sky. Next exhale, slowly sit back. Cross your legs. Inhale, vinyasa. Wow, exhale down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now lift your right leg. Bend the knee and circle the hip. That's it. Come onto your right fingertips, lift the knee. Pause. Option 2, Wild Thing, landing ball of foot. Retracting left scapula. Open up. Back to down dog, raising the right leg. Knee behind the right hand, pigeon variation. Take an inhale to lift the heart. And then exhale, lead with the chest open, fold over. Feel free to take that foot more forward. And then inhale, relift the heart, spreading the arms like wings. Engage the upper back. Exhale, hinge at the hip. Do that a few more times. So we're trying to keep the back fairly straight. Movement's coming from the hip joint. Back leg straight or bent. And then hinge and hold. You can take your hands to the floor, but pull back. Keep intending the heart forward even as you fold. So even if your heart meets your shin, keep drawing the heart forward, get length. Keep it active, pulling back with the hands. So from the outsider's point of view, it might look like Sophia is just completely relaxed in the pose, but she's actually using effort. She's pulling back to draw the heart forward. I think that's a really important point. Regardless of what we know about anatomy, we can't really tell what someone's actually doing if they're more experienced. Most of the adjustments are very subtle and internal. And then inhale, walk the hands in. Downward dog, exhale. Continue through vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale, circle the hip joint. Bend the knee. And as the knee goes up, come onto the tips of your left fingers. Option 2, wild thing. Landing the foot off to the right. Open up and breathe. I wish my wild thing looked this beautiful.
Men do it.
It doesn't photograph well on dudes. I don't know why. Great, back to down dog. Lift the leg. Exhale, knee behind the wrist, setting up for pigeon. Back leg bent or straight, your choice. You might choose to also wiggle the ankle more forward like Soph is showing. Inhale, lift the heart, spread the arms, hinge forward on the exhale. This could be done with the back leg straight if you're quite loose. A few more to go. And then one more, hinging with the heart open. You can then take your hands forward to the floor. Feel free to straighten the back leg. Again, inhale, heart up. Exhale, come forward, and then pull back with your arms, continuously drawing the heart forward. And breathe. And then walking the hands in, press back to down dog and move through vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lift the chin for chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Plank again, inhale. Exhale, lie down. Arms forward, legs together, locust variation. So lift the arms away from the floor, palms face each other, and breathe. Your forehead can be on or off the floor, your choice. Lift the legs, squeeze them together. 2 more breaths. Keep squeezing, keep lifting. 1 more. Exhale, bring it all down, hands underneath the shoulders. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Pincha Mayurasana, forearm stand. Place your mat in front of the wall. And then come onto your forearms. Your fingers will be closest to the wall. So let's say like 6 inches from the wall, you'll have your fingertips. Plant your forearms with them parallel and lift your hips up, just like a down dog, also known as dolphin. Walk the feet in, lifting your heels, and then lower your heels. Lift and lower your heels a few times. And this is really the harder prep work. So this brings the shoulder over the elbow. As you do that, press your chest towards your feet more. And this is the key cue. So as the heels go up, press your heart towards your feet. It's going to be hard because the hips are going up, but we're trying to draw the shoulder over the elbow instead of letting it go too far forward as the counterbalance. Okay, now lift your right leg. Take a little break before you do this if you wish. Next phase is swinging with the right leg and going onto the tip of the left toe. And this becomes jumping, taking the right leg to the wall. So start with the right leg up, little swing. Same principles, press your heart towards the foot, and then gradually both legs come up. Play around. If you get your right heel to the wall, you can keep it there and simply hold the pose using the wall as a prop. But only the right heel touches the wall, everything else away from the wall. Think of cultivating a straight line from the elbows, through the heart, through the pelvis. And then the legs can do whatever they want, acting as a balance beam. Take a little breather and then do the other side. Swing with that left leg. pressing the heart towards the right toes. And if you get liftoff, maybe you bring the legs together, stacking the line. Nice, Soph. When you finish, you can take your mat away from the wall, and we'll meet in a kneeling position for camel pose Ustrasana, 10 breath in camel, to really savor the sweetness of it. So legs parallel, loop your shoulders in, suck in the low belly, and then take the head back. If it's available, hold your heels, otherwise hands can stay at the waist. 10 breath. Slowing the breath. Working the inner spiral of the prana pattern through the legs. Halfway there, try to hang out calmly. And then coming all the way up, child's pose. Sit back onto your heels, legs can come together as an option. And surrender the head towards the floor, letting go. Notice the energy that you've moved, cultivated, awakened. And try to channel that energy into something positive. And we can regulate that energy now by introducing longer and longer exhales. Tempering the excitability of the prana pattern. And then moving through a vinyasa, step to plank on the inhale, chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through sitting, shoulder stand. Exhale, lay down. Bend your knees, bring the feet up. Exhale, swing the hips up, supporting your lower back with your hands. Over time, the hands can move closer to the shoulder blades, and then wiggle the arm bones closer behind the back. 10 breath. Gazing up your feet. Exhale, plow pose, halasana. Either supporting the back or interlacing the fingers. Holding the edges of the mat and trying to tear the mat apart is another nice alternative. Or simply laying on the back at any time. And then exhale to bend the knees, your pressure pose, or modify in happy baby on your back. Allowing the back of the spine to stretch out, keep the breath slow and deep. Breathing into any tightness you might feel. Letting go of the interlace, slowly lower your spine onto the floor. Placing the feet down, bend the knees. Move your pelvis to the right edge of the mat, setting up for a spinal twist. Take the right ankle outside the left, and then exhaling, lower your knees towards that left side. You're welcome to close the eyes. Effort could be very, very relaxed. Breathe deep. And then slowly come back to center, bending the knees. We'll move the pelvis to the left edge and do the other side. So the left leg comes across, and with an exhale, bring the knees over to the right, softening into the posture. Maybe you can feel the breath flowing up through the belly, through the lower back, all the way up to the heart center. The roof of the mouth is soft, relaxed. Forehead relaxed. Eyes relaxed. The inhale represents the prana, the intelligence of the body that helps us really feel what's happening. And then with each exhale, let that awareness dissolve, let go. And then very slowly come back to center. Windshield wiper the legs a few times, side to side, pelvis centered. And then go into your favorite resting pose. It could be Shavasana, it could be an alternative, like a supported fish with a bolster underneath the back.
Yes.
Or yoga blocks if you have them.
Oh, yes.
Feels okay?
That's great.
Mm. And allow yourself the luxury of a long Shavasana. We will leave you to enjoy it on your own. And thank you so much for joining us today for practice. Come back to that inner awareness throughout the day as often as you can. Thanks, everybody.